So over the last couple of weeks, I've made a few beginners videos, which, revolves around basically, how to play Sorare for 50 quid, 100 quid, and different types of teams that you can make in different types of regions. But today we're going to be looking at how to play Sorare with £0, with no budget. As a free-to-play player, how can I play this game? Now, I've made a few videos on my channel a few months ago now, sort of titled How to Play Sorare Rivals, which is basically what we're going to chat about today. So leave a like if you do enjoy the video, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and yeah, let's get straight into it. So, like I said, there will be people watching this, or there will be people out there that want to play Sorare that, don't have a budget, and completely get that. There's two sort of sides, two pillars of Sorare right now, and that is Sorare Rivals, and then you've got the Sorare Pro, which is where you can win, the cash and the cards and whatever. But there's still quite a few good things you can win over on Sorare Rivals. Over the last few months, Sorare have really revamped Rivals as a game. It is now way more divisional based. There's some interesting prizes in here which can translate and can sort of help you transition over to Sorare Pro eventually if you win enough cards and win enough prizes. So we'll kind of go through it quite quickly. So there's a game today on in the Norwegian League, a little random Tuesday game, and yeah, all you've got to do is basically pick 5 players. If you're completely new and watching this, if you've been playing Sorare Rivals, you're going to know what to do here. But this is just, randomly you pick 5 cards or 5 players. I know there's no pictures for a lot of these players because, yeah, they're not licensed, or Sorare don't have the license of those cards. But yeah, you have a points cap or salary cap, and you have to, pick 5 players under that salary cap, and then you get to pick a captain. So we'll pick Gustav, big defender, 72 L15, which is high. And then after that, you get to pick your tactics. So you have 5 choices: Gegenpress, Park the Bus, All Out Attack, Joga Bonito, or Tiki Taka. So then you get put into the arena if you want to play. So you just click play free now if you have the tickets to do so. So I currently have a lot of tickets because, yeah, I wasn't playing Sorare Rivals for a little bit, but I have started playing now. And yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it. Like, it's super, it's way better than what it used to be a few months ago. And then through that, you basically try and work your way up through the divisions, which right now I'm in Division 8. I was promoted from Division 9 last week, and you do get a reward box for that. So I'm going to show you guys the prizes that are on offer. So you have to go over to Division here, and then you can see your current ranking. So I'm 14th right now. I'm not in the relegation zone, which is good, but I am quite close. So I do need to get my act together there. But as you can see, top 7 all get a reward box. And then looking at those reward boxes, these are the breakdowns of what you can win in Division 8. And now they get better progressively over the division. So, once we get to Division 1, the boxes and the percentages of winning things in those boxes do get a lot higher. So we'll get into all that. But look, mystery jersey. So, this is free to play, by the way. Like, the tickets, you can't buy the tickets with actual money. You get the tickets, you get like one every 12 hours, I believe, for free. And then you can also win tickets through missions, which I'll show you as well. But anyway, you've got mystery jerseys in there. And you've got, you can win limited cards. You can win a Sorare. You can win an Mbappe. You can win a Jude Bellingham. Tier 1s, Tier 2s, Tier 3, Tier 4. Now, of course, the percentages on winning these cards aren't high. They can't just give out free cards all the time because there's just not enough cards to go around. There's a fixed supply, of course. And you've then got Essence, which is a whole new dynamic to the game. I made a video on Essence a few weeks ago as well, explaining on how, that works. And yeah, Essence has brought a new lease of life, I think, to Sorare in some ways. More of a progress bar that we've been calling out for a little while in the community. But basically, you need to build up a certain amount of Essence. So I think 20 Essence is the lowest you can redeem a card on, basically, which I'll get into in a minute. But yeah, they're the percentages. So 5% for all 3. So technically, if you win this 20x Essence, you can redeem a card straight away. And I'll show you how you can go and do that. But yeah, 8% for Tier 5, and then it's 10% for 3x Essence. I've won 3x Essence myself previously in Rivals. And then you've got, more tickets. So those are the tickets I mentioned earlier. You can either win them through missions, obviously in this reward box, and you get one free every 12 hours. Now, if we go over to Division 1, these boxes look a bit better. So mystery jerseys, 2%. Star Rare is 3%, which is, Star Limited, is 3%. Tier 5, 13%. Tier 1, 6%. Tier 2, 14%. So, as you can see, the percentages of winning cards in Division 1 is a lot higher than Division 8. And, of course, you have to work your way up the divisions by playing Rivals games and winning Rivals games, of course, in the arena. Each Rivals game costs 1 ticket, I believe. It is a viable strategy to kind of work your way up, or try and work your way up, from a free-to-play perspective. You don't have to spend a penny to go from Division 9 to Division 1. And you're going to win a lot of boxes along your way as well, because you do get, like I said, boxes for top 7 in each division. Boxes obviously get better, so you have like light boxes, you have basic boxes as well. And of course, yeah, percentages all change there. Now back to the missions. So I mentioned you can win tickets from missions. So you have like a daily mission, and then you have like an arena mission. So you need basically to win 3 arena games in a row to win a box. Or, a reward box, which could have cards in it, could have anything in it. And then the daily one is, so you have to win an arena match using all-out attack, which is, of course, one of the tactics. And then the no mercy one is win an arena match by more than 80 points difference between, yourself and your opponent, and you get 3 tickets for that. So there is a way of, sort of recycling tickets and keep earning tickets to keep playing the game. And I just think like this, we've been crying out for like a free-to-play side of Sorare that is like really interactive for a long time, like years. They've taken a long time to get something like this out, and now it's finally out. I think it's great free-to-play perspective because you literally don't have to spend a penny. Now, Sorare Rivals does differ to Sorare Pro, and I will make a separate video on that at some point in the next week or so, because yeah, it is very different. Like if you are transitioning from being a free-to-play player over to Sorare Pro, there's a few bits that you'll kind of need to learn. Because yeah, it is very different in some ways. It's also very similar in other ways, but like I said, I'll get into all that, because you don't want players just coming into this game and spending X amount of money and just not enjoying it or not knowing what they're doing really. I know that's kind of on the user as well, but I think having Sorare Rivals as the onboarding tool just makes things so much easier, I think, from a free-to-play perspective. And you could win multiple cards. Like say if somebody goes from Division 10 or Division 9 to Division 1 over the course of a season, let's say, or however long it takes, which is not easy to do, by the way. But yeah, everyone starts off in the lower division. You kind of work your way up from there. But yeah, over the course of, going from the Division 9 or 10, working your way up, you will find yourself winning multiple boxes. And I'm not saying there's going to be cards in every single one of those boxes, and there might not be essence in every one of those boxes, which is fine. I bet you over the course of 6 months of playing Sorare Rivals, you will earn, a good amount of actual Sorare cards, which can then translate over to Sorare Pro, and you can play them over there and actually compete for cash and more cards and essence and whatever. But yeah, I'm just going to show you the essence stuff. So I mentioned I won 3x or 3 essence a little while back through Rivals. You need 20 to be able to redeem the lowest, or to craft the lowest card basically. So effectively, if you get 20 essence, you get to swipe this little bar here, and it will basically give you a card which is basically a tier 5 or above. Of course, the chances of hitting a tier 5 is going to be considerably higher than a tier 1 or a star rare. But the higher up you move up the essence bar, you eliminate tier 5. So for example, if you have 40 essence and you want to redeem a card, there's no chance you get a tier 5. Like, you completely bypass that. Same as if you have 100 essence, you'll completely bypass tier 4s and tier 5s, and you have a chance of winning a tier 3, tier 2, tier 1, or a star rare. Is how that kind of works. So yeah, people have, I've redeemed a few. Well, I've redeemed one card so far. It was a 20 essence rare card, and I ended up with a tier 5. So I've seen other people though redeem like a 40 essence, and they've hit star rares. Like I've definitely seen it. So it is definitely possible. And I just think this game is in in a much better position right now to be able to play from a free to play perspective. Before you used to, like, there was no Rivals. All you could do was just play common cards on Sorare Pro, and yeah, it was just a bit funky. Like, it just didn't really work. But they've really, really figured out a way now to where you can do like a free-to-play Road to Glory of Rivals, which, yeah, doesn't cost a penny to do. You will win boxes along the way. And eventually, you will build up essence. You will build up card wins, which then will translate and enable you to play Sorare Pro, because you do need multiple limited cards to go play into Sorare Pro. I mean, you need a minimum of 5 to play like a full lineup: goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, forward, extra player. Of course, you can buy cards as well, and that's a whole other thing. And yeah, I am definitely going to make a video where I compare Rivals and Sorare Pro. If you are only playing Sorare Rivals right now and watching this, and you don't really know the differences, between the Pro side and the Rival side, that video might help out a few of you guys watching, hopefully. So yeah, lads, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it kind of shown you that you can play Sorare with no budget, with £0, $0, €0, whatever, your currency is. Yeah, it is possible these days in a fun way, like in a very, very fun way. I will add though as well, there is a mobile app as well to Sorare, and you can play Sorare Rivals on there, and it's very similar layout to what we've seen so far, in this video. So yeah, it should translate. Any questions, please do leave them below in the comment section. But I hope you've had a great day, lads. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you guys in the next one.